You initially started teaching in a public school, right? It was in a public school that you started?
Yes, it was public school. So I taught there for 5 years. The first time I taught a class, first science class, because I was a science teacher, the student said to me, "So we heard you're a Christian." And I said, "Yes." And they said, "Well, how can you be a Christian? Because we know the Bible's not true." I said, "How do you know the Bible's not true?" And they said, "Because of what's in our textbooks about evolution and millions of years." And that's when I started teaching them the answers that I'd already been able to obtain. And I started to search for more answers to help them understand. It was interesting because one of the things I did right from the start was to teach students how to think correctly about science. You know, there's a big difference between mixing things in a laboratory or testing metals or whatever you're doing and talking about origins. And so I'd always explain to the students the difference between the interpretation of the evidence and the evidence itself. We have to interpret the evidence. It depends upon the belief that we have. So I started to get teachers upset with me right back then in 1975 because I taught students how to think.